this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I've got one from, where is it from? It's for the US market and it's from the Russian Federation. That's different. So what we got here? Han Ramen Noodle Soup. So you do 5 minutes at 1,000 watts with everything in there. Sounds good to me. Why don't we? Right? Right. This one. Okay. So I'm trying to crank out 3 reviews today, and I'm kind of like, you know, 1 noodle block. One sachet. This one is vegetables. My guess is this company has something to do with a Korean company. Veggie good. And then our spicy base, which is a little clumpy, just so you know, but that's okay. It'll all work out in the end. It's not a really like horrible, distressing thing to have clumpy. It's a pain. It can be a pain, but yeah, when it comes off like that, you use bouillon cubes, I'm sure. So that's basically the same thing. Doesn't mean that moisture's gotten in or anything like that. Okay. I guess it can, but generally doesn't. Let's pour water up to the line. That's the line right there, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so let's get our plate of plating. Paper plate, always the safe bet when you're going to be microwaving instant noodles, especially when it's something new. It keeps my wife from killing me. And honestly, making sure she doesn't kill me, that's a full-time job. Let's see. Not because she's a horrible lady. In fact, she's the most wonderful woman in the entire universe. The fact is, there's often times that I warrant a being murdered. So as long as you know that, it's kind of. Oh, whoa, that was weird. It just like synced up on here, and I got water all over the stove. That's unhelpful. So how's your day going? Like I said in the last episode, I really hate dealing with old student loans. You know, if you're listening, President Biden, people want that $50,000 of student loans removed. I agree, that's way too much. But you know, 20? Boy, that'd make me happy. I don't know that much, but that would definitely cover my bill. Let's do a quote from Momofuku Ando Speaks. Quotes by the guy who invented the instant noodle. 237. You say yes to everything. Don't you realize that each yes puts you under one more obligation? Indeed. Yeah. Well, what can you do? Sometimes you have to say yes. If you don't say yes, you're saying no. And it's hard to say no. But then again, it's not that hard to say no. But if you say no too much, you're known as a person, a knower. No. Anyway. Walked 10 miles already today, hopefully gonna make it a 15-mile day. I I got back on my diet starting yesterday, really in earnest. I'm using the MyFitnessPal. I've been using a Fitbit, but now I'm using the MyFitnessPal thing too. And it's good. It's like, I tell you, that app, all you do is you put in exactly what you're eating. It keeps you like, ooh, I don't want to add that big number in, so you don't eat it. If you can be that accountable to yourself, you know. But, yeah, it's good. So far, so good. I had one Oreo yesterday. That was my treat. I've been bad lately. I've been very bad. But it's starting to get nice out, and yeah, so we'll see. Anyways, what else is going on? We started watching this show called *Halt and Catch Fire*. And it's about the early days of the PC market, like the computer market. It's rad. It's really good. If you can catch it, you should. I guess it came out in 2013. That I didn't realize it started that long ago. But it's a good show. And it's funny, I was digging through some of my stuff. Well, you should know, I keep whining about my student loans. I went to school to be a computer support technician and eventually get an A+ certification. Well, I was able to do the A+ certification on my own time afterwards. It's actually really not a hard test if you're a computer junkie. But the nice part was the people I met. And one of the people I met was this awesome dude named Al Moser. Unfortunately, he died a few years back, which affected a lot of us pretty harshly. This guy was like, he was the man. Older guy. He had worked at IBM for like 30 years, I think. And just a funny son of a bitch. He was a good guy, really good guy. And he gave me a bunch of stuff. He gave me these 2 binders that were like the tech guides. If you were a tech for IBM back in the day, in the 80s, and you had to go to like, oh, I've got to go to the Citibank building and fix this IBM blah, 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 blah on the 3rd floor. And then I've got to go over here, and then I got to go over here, and this and that. Their manuals and parts references and all that kind of stuff. Plus, he gave me a maintenance, what is it called? The maintenance device. It's for a IBM System 360, and it's like a briefcase with all these weird connectors that don't go to anything I have, and plugs, and a little handheld thing that looks like a really perverse calculator, but it's actually a computer. It takes an 8-inch floppy disk. I mean, it's really cool stuff. But that *Halt and Catch Fire* show is all about the early days of tech, so fits in with what I kind of started out on. But here, let me give this a go. I think this is gonna be boiling hot, blistering, painfully. It didn't spill over, that's for sure. It looks nice though. Oh, it's hot. Let's try to get this going. Perfect. Broth is rich in color. I can say that to start out. It's a very deep colored broth. Flavor-wise, I have no idea. Let's come on. I haven't tasted it yet. I have to taste it to know what it tastes like, don't I? Let's see. I want you to be able to see this. There you go. Okay, let's try the noodle. Mind you, I microwaved it, yeah, but I'm feeling kind of lazy today. And that is one of the indicated ways to cook it. I'm surprised how much I like microwaved noodles. You'd think that they wouldn't be as good, but honestly, it really cooks the crap out of them. And they're not like engorged or nothing, but they come out really good. And hot. Okay. Rich redness. That's yummy. Yeah, that's good. Definitely has a nice kind of beefy-ish flavor to it. Very strong. Almost like a kimchi kind of hit. Let's use the Darth Vader bowl. Again, this is from this guy contacted me and asked if I would show off his bowls. Oh, and he's one of his bowls. and I'll put a link below where you can get them at Amazon. It's 4 different colored bowls. For those spoons like I was just using. Spoon rest, chopsticks. The spoon rest is also what you would call a chopstick rest. I think it doubles, but yeah, good set. Especially since each bowl is a different color. If you like taking pictures of your noodles, that's really helpful. Usually if you go on Amazon, you gotta find a set of all the exact same thing, and for me, that's unhelpful. Here's another one of these farm eggs that my wife's coworker gave to us. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. That may not have gone as planned. It didn't go so bad. Smells like an egg to me. And laundry is done. It is the dryer, buddy. Wow. I really like the color on these eggs, man. They're super neat. It is. The dryer is done.
The dryer is done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That means all the laundry is done in the house. Every thread. Every thread. It's all done. Oh, I'm going to even use some of this drippy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And, kind of my regular dealy deal. Now, being kind of a more Korean styly one, as I've said before, soybean sprouts would be the more authentic thing, but I don't like soybean sprouts. Nor do I look like an authentic Korean. So, that being said, they don't care. They really don't. Some spring onion. Ow. I stuck my finger in the broth, and that really hurt. We're gonna use the black sesame seed this time. I don't want to like get too crazy. Just right there, I think. And we're gonna use pepper flake because they don't use shichimi there. That looks freaking beautiful. I'm thrilled with that. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna have to take a break between these because this freaking camera is hot. Let's see. Why? A little more? A little more? A little bit more. All right, Rotato, do your stuff. All right, cool. Korean Han Ramen Noodle soup. Made in the Russian Federation, made for the United States, but I'm calling this one as a variety from the Russian Federation because I don't think I've done many from there. Anyways, we got one more I'm going to do today, and that one is actually from China. Yes, Miles, exactly. And this is Fan's Kitchen, the last one of these Fan's Kitchen varieties. I've really liked them a lot. This is their premium instant noodles, sesame chili sauce flavor. Yeah, like that. So watch out for that. This has been On's Ramen Noodle, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one, and bye.